Hey Hyatt Ziva Riviera Cancun fans, today I want to give you a full review of the property. Just got back after being there for a full week. As many of you know, I've been to all of the other properties, so it was a really good opportunity for me to see what this brand new one is like and see how it stacks up against the rest. So the location is great. It's about 20 minutes from Cancun International Airport, so just a short ride away and easy to get to. It's located just north of Puerto Morelos, which is a small little town located about halfway between Playa del Carmen and Cancun. And it's on a fairly narrow stretch of beach. Now, we were there, this was at the end of September, and unfortunately, there's been a few storms and stuff in the area, so the beach was quite narrow at this point in time. But that's unusual for this. It's usual for this time of year. It's unusual for that area. So give it another month or so. By, I'd say, mid-October, you should see that the beach is getting a little bit wider and definitely walkable. We've certainly walked all the way to Puerto Morelos before. Just make sure if you do, take some water with you because it's a long, hot hike. Now the resort overall it's a Ziva, so it's family friendly, just 438 rooms, and it's very well spaced out. It's initially a little bit confusing for the layout, but once you've walked around the resort a little bit, you get to know the little shortcuts and ways to get in and out to most quickly get to the different areas. All the restaurants and bars are pretty much located in the middle of the resort, and of course at this property there are 9 separate pools, so lots of shade, lots of sun, so you certainly never have any problem with either of those and can always find a spot by the pool. Now, the rooms were really spacious. We had an OceanFront junior suite, so right up at the front of the resort, building 1. I did do another video with the room locations to give you an idea of what kind of view you might expect from the different room categories. Now, the rooms are really spacious. They're actually one of the largest room sizes out of all of the Hyatt Ziva Zilara properties. And you know, that's a brand new property. So, well, brand new in terms of it being renovated. So brand new linens, brand new beds. The beds are very, very comfortable, a little bit on the firm side, which I like. And the sheets were really nice and soft. The air conditioning worked well. And the shower, oh, the shower. It's a rainfall shower head, and you get these lovely fluffy towels, really large size towels, very, very comfortable. And of course, one of the big draws of this property now is the water slides. There are 4 different water slides, and they're full size. You have to be 4 years or older to go onto these. And yeah, they're full size slides. Unfortunately, they were not open when we were there, so we didn't get a chance to film going down the water slides, but we'll be back in the area in a couple of months, so stay tuned. Now, a lot of people have been asking me how this property compares to the new Hyatt Ziva and Zilara Cap Cana. Well, of course, I've been to the Cap Cana resort a couple of times, and the thing that really blew me away there was the service. And I gotta say, the service at Hyatt Ziva Riviera Cancun, absolutely fantastic. The staff here, the service has been amazing.
Hey, hello world, how's everything going?
Perfect. This is live YouTube.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so, oh, okay. It's a fiesta. Thank you. Perfect. Whether you're talking about the bartenders, the servers, the management at the property, the entertainment people, wow, you know, they work so hard and everybody is there trying to make sure that you're having the best time possible. And the servers, what was really cool, and the bartenders, is they all tried to learn your name, and they would ask it to you once, and then for the rest of the trip they would be like, hey Christine, how are you? And they were doing this for everybody. It was just so endearing and so welcoming, and the service is really what I think is going to put this resort apart from some of the other resorts in the area. Wow, if you're a foodie, this is a resort that you're going to want to check out. And I'm going to do a totally separate video about my favorite foods that I had at the resort and show you some different pictures of stuff that we enjoyed. But I mean, it wouldn't do it justice to include the food information in this video because it deserves its own video. Like I said, I'm going to put a link down below so you can check out the menus and see what you think looks interesting. But everything's done on a QR code right now. So it has a brief description, but I always like to see pictures to go along with the foods. The food, I will say, was super high ranking for me. We had ice cream for breakfast one day because we could. At the coffee shop, they have ice cream available. I had the blackberry cheesecake. Oh my goodness, it was magical. Just so fresh and bright with the fruit and creamy, very, very creamy. And they come in these waffle cones, and they have regular waffle cones. They have waffle cone bowls, and they have chocolate waffle cones. So you definitely want to try that. And I'm just going to show you this. This is one of the vegetarian meals that I tried. It was a cured watermelon, and so bright and delightful. Really, when you're served watermelon in the tropics, you want it to just pack a punch and be full of flavor, and it really, truly was. I'm also going to show you this quick clip of one of the steaks that I tried at the steakhouse, which is La Playa. Okay, so we are here at Hyatt Ziva Riviera Cancun. This is La Playa restaurant, which is the steakhouse. They also have burgers, which look pretty amazing. This is the sirloin, what did I get? Tenderloin. Tenderloin, which is the smallest on the menu, but it looks amazing. We've also got some sides here. Feel free to zoom in. We've got some asparagus, mushrooms, as well as some spinach here. Perfect. Okay, then we're gonna cut it into the steak. See how this is? Oh my God. Wow. You can see that, right? It's like butter. Butter. Take a small bite. Smells amazing. Canada, I'm not coming home. That's it, I'm moving here. This is amazing. So as you can hear, I'm pretty stoked about this resort. The only things that I will say, the positives are really good size, really great location, really great accessibility. If you're going there with a group, easy to get around, and no matter what room category everyone's in, easy to find everyone. So you can accommodate the people who are on a tighter budget, and those who are going up front and doing the oceanfront rooms or the oceanfront pool walkouts, they're all very close together. The beach here is a little bit narrow, a little bit rocky, but that's the only downside to this property. Is if you're a beach lover, it's not very deep, really close to the beach. It's quite shallow as you go out, and you will want to bring water shoes if you're planning on going into the ocean to do some snorkeling or something. The other negative about this resort is that the service and the food and everything are so good that I predict that this property is going to go similar to Hyatt Ziva and Zilara Cap Cana, where right now the pricing is quite good. But once more and more word of the property gets out and the service and all of that great stuff, I think you're going to see demand is just going to boop, 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 and that's going to cause the price to follow. So if you're interested in going to this property, I would recommend that you book it now. Their cancellation policies are great, so you can book it with full confidence that if things change, you can always change your mind later on. But I think it's a fabulous property. I think it's going to be very, very successful, especially with the water slide park, the food, the service. You just can't go wrong. And the evening entertainment as well, between the daytime entertainment team and the professional entertainers that they brought in, really something for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. I've got lots more videos coming out on this property, as well as some of the others that we visited on this trip, as well as just some information on what it was like to travel again. So be sure to follow me on that, and we'll see you on the next one.